for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. Fellas, both of these teams are going to be interesting to watch down the stretch as the postseason races continue to take shape.
100%, Matt. These two clubs have put themselves in position to play a lot of meaningful games the rest of the way. And even though they're not in the same division, you can bet they're looking at each other, knowing it's games like this one coming up that will give them huge confidence and momentum heading into the last weeks of the season.
Lucas Giolito gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know, we talk a lot of teams that go from worst to first, but how about Lucas Giolito? He went from one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball to one of the best in a short amount of time. He has a no-hitter in his back pocket. Great fastball, straight changeup combination. His changeup is so good, he almost uses it like conventional pitchers use a curveball or a slider. Basically a two-pitch guy. If he has that straight changeup, he can throw up a lot of zeros.
First pitch, 7-11.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
The 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Next, it'll be Bernie Williams, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 1 for 3. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 38th home run of the season for him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping in now, Paul O'Neill, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. to 2-2 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Yet another check on first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Here comes Tino Martinez. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Cecil Fielder would be next. Fouled off. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Left side, but well foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And it's fouled away.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first now on the south side, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. Kenny Rogers, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Now into the box, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball up there. Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next to hit, Yohan Moncada, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy's been a solid hitter his entire career, but he definitely likes to swing left-handed against right-handed pitching, so he might be up against it here. His numbers in his career down a little bit, swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stan Musial is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Fielder gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate is Cecil Fielder. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the AB on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Darryl Strawberry comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now Trammell swings and launches one to left. And That ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Alan Trammell leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
So now to the plate, Jason Kendall. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. The 1-0. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Matt Kemp.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Kemp is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced. 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Here's the first pitch to him, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. And with one away, time for a look at our current standings. And you can see that these guys enter play down by just 2 games in the division race. So next to bat will be Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Skied into straightaway right. Robert is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie.
And stepping in, Bernie Williams, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed. Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And that's in there, base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. Taken by Alomar. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready now is Jesus Aguilar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Grounder down the line at third. Boggs fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting in.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. The next batter will be Luis Robert. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 25 homers, 53 RBIs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Next up is Yasmani Grandal. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the first offering. Tino Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
To 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Sent on the ground out to second. Alomar has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next,
so stepping in is Cecil Fielder, grounded out in his last at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
At the plate, Darryl Strawberry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alomar is there, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Roberto Alomar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a ground ball to third. Boggs gloves it, and that's out number one.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here's Yoan Moncada. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stan Musial started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Anderson.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The 2-1 home. Here's a pop-up now. Martinez shading to his right, and that retires the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And now Jason Kendall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Kendall.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now to the plate, Wade Boggs. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now the first pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. And another foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
And the runner back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now it'll be Bernie Williams, singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Well, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Into the box now, Paul O'Neill, and he takes ball 1. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
And it's 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the White Sox, the designated hitter, Allstar.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. Jesus Aguilar is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Trammell's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Louis.
The batter will be Luis Robert. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Carlos Rodon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. So now here is Cecil Fielder. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Little tapper down the first baseline. Rodon has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty D, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Now batting.
Alan Trammell will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. The Yanks. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. We'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Now batting, third baseman.
Up next, Yohan Moncada. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped him up. Kendall is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Jason Kendall. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Alomar is calling for it. 1 away.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Derek Jeter is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Bernie Williams will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Boggs leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Stan Musial.
Stan Musial.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone! A solo shot down the line in right. 34 home runs now on the year. And the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now,
The
Matt
center
Kemp.
fielder, number 27.
As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Wind up and the 0-1. Now this ball is drilled again to the right field corner, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll get in there easily as the tying runs at second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson. And he puts it on the ground to second. Trammell brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, the designated
Now
hitter.
is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez, trying to bring in the tying run from third here, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now back,
Striding in is Jesus Aguilar. The potential tying run for him at third base. 0-1 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Paul O'Neill. He's set. Here it comes. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. And the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Paul O'Neill becomes the first out of the inning. Tino Martinez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Just hung in there on that one. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Alomar will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Goose Gossage is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The New York Yankees, number 54, Goose Gossage.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert. No hits to this
Leading
point.
up for the White Sox,
And that one yanked
right
just
fielder,
foul.
Luis Robert.
Gossage is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 3-all ball game. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And your go-ahead run is in at second base with nobody out. He's got himself a double. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
First offering, Yohan Moncada comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now batting, left fielder.
So next to hit is Stan Musial. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. O'Neill is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. But some late-inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. In now is the Yankees DH, Ricky Henderson. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now
Next for New York, Alan Trammell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty play.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now to bat, Jason Kendall flew out last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Scooped up. A throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Kemp. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning. Now that's popped up. Jeter has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
And now Tim Anderson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Popped him up. Trammell ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
And now here is Eloy Jimenez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget them. We are into extra innings, and set to go is the third baseman, Wade Boggs. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Here's the 2-0. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Nick Madrigal is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10.
Madrigal.
First pitch on its way. That average way up there to start things out. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Count remains at 0-2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Luis Robert. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hopped up. Martinez waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He doubled his last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Zach Collins is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 21.
From the stretch. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Into the box, Tino Martinez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Robert is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So now into the box is Cecil Fielder. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And 2. Here it is. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Leading off,
Roberto Alomar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Left fielder coming in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman,
Yohan Moncada is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Carlos Rodon earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan, please